Morning, folks. I'm Anthony Vigliotti. I'll be chairing today's meeting of the Worcester License Commission. Just a caveat, we have two commissioners here at the present time. The third commissioner has not arrived yet. If your matter is called, you have the right to go forward, or you have a right to withdraw since there are only two commissioners here.
She's not coming.
She's not coming?
No.
Well, there's going to be two commissioners, and you have the right to withdraw if you so choose. If there is a tie vote or a two negative vote, that would go against your application. So you make the choice as we go forward. You can think about that. With that, I call to order the meeting of the Worcester License Commission for Thursday, November 20th, 2025. On my left is Commissioner Sharon Fisher. And farther to my left from the Worcester Police Department, Sergeant Thomas Needham, Officer Patrick Harrington. Representing the City of Worcester Law Department is Kobe Botang. And on my right, representing the Worcester Fire Department, Officer Vicera and Officer Martin. And from the Office of Inspectional Services is Deborah Steele. This meeting is a hybrid meeting, which means it is both in person and on visual. You can reach by computer. This is a public meeting. It's being recorded. Minutes will be taken, published at a later date. We ask all speakers who are present to come to the microphone, and if you're online, please identify who you are, where you live, and tell us about your application. Some items on the agenda will be continued or postponed, and we'll go through those as we go through the meeting. If it is continued or postponed, it's your responsibility to ensure the date that you will have to return. You can check with Inspectional Services for that. The conduct of the meeting is as follows. The petition is called. The petition will make an initial presentation. Staff will comment. Board members will have an opportunity to ask questions and make comments, and the petitioner will have the opportunity to respond. If you have applied for a liquor license today, it will be uploaded to the Alcohol Beverage Control Commission within 48 hours. The application will then be assigned to an investigator to review. There may be additional questions or requesting additional information. The process generally takes 4 to 6 weeks. After the ABCC has approved the license, they'll notify the local board of the approval, but it is your responsibility to make sure you have all of your other permits, including fire, code, and building. With that, I call to order the meeting. Motion to approve minutes of the last meeting of the Worcester License Commission.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. Okay. Number one on the number one on the agenda today, one-day liquor and entertainment request, St. Spirit on the Greek Orthodox Church, Greek Festival, 102 Russell Street. Request for one-day liquor license, request for one-day entertainment for recorded music, dancing by patrons, and live music, Friday, June 19th, 2026, noon to 11 p.m., Saturday, June 20th, 2026, noon to 11 p.m., and Sunday, June 21st, 2026, from noon to 8 p.m. Anyone present or online to address this application? Hearing none, we'll hold this to the end. Next on the agenda, common vicular request, Market 31 by Price Chopper, 221 Park Avenue. Operating hours, Sunday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Is there anyone present to address the Market 31 application? We'll hold this
Through
to
the
the
chair, I believe
He's there.
Lisa Miller's online.
Market 31. Could you unmute your computer, please?
I'm sorry, Lisa Durant?
No.
I see her online, but
All right.
Does she know how to unmute?
I'll hold it. I'll hold it.
okay.
Number 3 on the agenda, alcohol entertainment request, El Sombrero, LLC DBA, El Sombrero Taqueria, 1 Kelly Square, 1C, request for restaurant malt and wine license. Anyone present or online on this application? Everyone's on vacation.
We just left there, though.
Yeah? All right, we'll hold that. Let me jump to number 9 on the agenda. Rhino Bites, DBA Flying Rhino, 278 Shrewsbury Street, cessation of business hearing. Anyone present online to address this application?
Through the chair, they no longer have a lease at this premises, so we can just make a motion to, for cessation of business.
Motion so made for cessation of the Flying Rhino, 278 Shrewsbury Street business.
Second,
Commissioner Fisher?
yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. Let me go back to number 4 on the agenda. Hunter Group, Inc., DBA Mercado Restaurant, 278 Shrewsbury Street. Request for restaurant all alcohol license, request for common victular license, request for entertainment license. Good morning, folks. Please identify yourself, and you know the routine.
Good morning. Thank you, Commissioners. Matthew Porter. I'm the attorney for Kunter Group, LLC.
Good morning. My name is Juan Maldonado. I am a partner in Kunter Group, LLC.
And also with us this morning is Melanie Maldonado. Ms.
Morning.
Maldonado is one of the owners of the LLC as well.
They don't want you to speak, huh?
She's been given all the opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So before the board, this is the request for an all-alcohol license for Kunter Group LLC, which will be doing business as Mercado Restaurant, as noted in the previous item on the agenda. This is the former spot of the Flying Rhino, which has now ceased doing business. These folks have come to an agreement. They're under lease, pretty far along with the renovations for the new location, but very experienced ownership group. They were each born in Worcester. Raised here. They've been in the food industry with their parents for, I think, close to 20 years, and have each gone out on their own and stayed in the food and liquor industry. So certainly understand all the rules and responsibilities. We've gone through the Worcester regulations. They understand those, understand that they're going to need to take in-person training classes as well as all of their employees. So they'll be setting that up to make sure that all of their tips training are in place as well. So I can pass this off to Juan, who's just going to speak a little bit more about the restaurant and what it is
Sure,
that they're
fine,
looking to
fine.
do.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
So Mercado is going to be a Peruvian Ecuadorian restaurant. My sister and I, and also our partner Jose Luis, all three are from Ecuador. She was the one born here. We were born in Ecuador, but raised here in Worcester. We created this concept. We had it in our minds for quite a few years now, and for a while now, we just didn't find the right time and the right space. And then Worcester was just the right space because we were both from, all three of us are from here, grew up here, and share a lot of ties and connections with the community. And we chose Peruvian just simply because our cuisine from where we're from hasn't been fully developed in the States. So we felt that Peruvian was close enough to kind of give that introduction to the public, and then at the same time begin to introduce some of the food as where we're from. So we're going to do a brand new concept, small plates, give people the opportunity to kind of try things out little by little, and then hopefully enjoy what we have to offer.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What are the hours of operation, please?
11 a.m. to midnight.
All right. Let the record show that we did do a view of the premises, and it checked out for what we had to see. Commissioner Fisher.
No questions.
Sergeant Needham?
No questions, but just through council. Online training for the tip certification is allowed, so. you
Oh,
don't
it
need
is?
to-
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to have somebody come into the restaurant and do a class. Just any of your staff involved in the service of alcohol, they need to have that completion of that course prior to being involved in the service of alcohol.
Understood. Okay, and those programs that are through the city, or they can do any
You can go right
online?
online and go
Okay.
right online.
Excellent.
The
Okay.
TIPS program, put in your search engine, TIPS Certification Massachusetts, comes right up. It's about a 3-hour course. Upon completion of the
Perfect.
course, certificate is generated and emailed to the individual who took the class.
Okay, so that must have been old regulations that we saw that were requiring the
Under the old
in-person.
regulations prior to COVID, training had to be done in person.
Understood.
Once COVID came along, they allowed the online, and it worked so well, it just can,
Sure, okay, yeah, they'll be sure that they get their certifications, and then all their employees will as well.
Any other cautionary part of that is to make sure that those tip certificates are on the premises.
Yeah,
at all
right, not
times.
off premises.
Okay.
Yeah, understood.
Okay, thank you.
And I just did hit one more question.
Sure.
I noticed that there was a question mark for the entertainment. We did speak with our clients this morning. They're not doing any live music or entertainment along those lines, but I'm not sure whether, even if they're doing pumped-in music, televisions, radios, is that something that they'll need to apply for?
Through the chair to the applicant, yes. So
Okay.
I will send you a link later on to that. Also, another question, the outdoor areas, are you gonna still be doing the sidewalk cafe and the patio area? And what are those hours going to be?
Yes, our plan is for next summer to do the existing patio that was already constructed there, and then the sidewalk they have there. It would be 11 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is there anyone present or online that has any questions or comments? Hearing none, motion to approve?
Second?
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you, welcome
Thank
to
you.
Worcester, and good luck with the business.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yep.
can we go back to item 2? She just
Yes.
texted me, she fixed her audio.
Got it right here. Number 2 on the agenda, Market 31 by Price Chopper, 221 Park Ave. Operating hours Sunday through Saturday from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. You are online to address this application? Hello, are you, Market 31?
Let's do number 3.
It's Lisa Durant, but for some reason,
We'll hold it.
okay.
Let me go to number 3.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Who are you?
Lisa Durant, I'm the manager of licensing of Price Chopper Operating Co. Inc. This is for Market 32 at Park Avenue in Worcester.
Well, welcome. Where do you live, ma'am?
My personal address is in Schoharie, New York, 185 West Hall Road.
Okay. Please tell us about your request.
We have filed for a common victular seating area in the market.
Okay, for what purpose?
There's a small break room for access to the employees to access that during their break time and any customers that want to sit down and eat.
Okay, thank you.
I
Commissioner,
believe it's just a 4-seat table.
all right, thanks again. Commissioner Fisher?
No question.
Sergeant Needham? Is there anyone present or online that has any questions or comments? Hearing none, motion to approve?
Second?
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I'm sorry for all my,
Not an issue.
Errors
Enjoy,
here
yeah,
on
no,
the
you enjoy
computer.
the day. Number
You
3,
also.
number 3 on the agenda, alcohol entertainment request. El Sombrero LLC, DBA, El Sombrero Taqueria, 1 Kelly Square, request for restaurant malt and wine license. Welcome
Good morning,
again.
everybody.
Let the record show that we did do a inspection and view of the premises. Please identify yourself and where you live.
Hi, my name is Maria Rodriguez, and I live on 9 Trowbridge Lane in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts.
Okay. Tell us about your request, Ms. Rodriguez.
So we were requesting, I do believe it's just wine and beer?
Through the chair, malt and wine.
Okay, so for these premises, that we think that is going to be beneficial for us, when people can come in and have a taco, burrito, nachos with a beer and enjoy themselves.
Thank you. We did do inspection, we checked where it would be, liquor would be stored, et cetera. Commissioner Fisher?
No questions.
Sergeant Needham?
No issues.
You've been made aware of everyone serving, including yourself as a manager, has to be tip certified.
Yes, sir.
Certificates must be
Yes,
on the
I do
premises.
have my certification, which I will forward to Debbie through the email,
Okay.
and I will have whoever will handle, make sure they take the class.
Thank you. Is there anyone present or online that has any questions or comments? Hearing none, motion to approve?
Second?
Thank you. Have a blessed day, everybody.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Number 5 on the agenda. Severo LLC, 5 Saugus Place, request for change of DBA to Love Lounge.
Through the chair, we're going to ask this item be postponed because I believe through the police, they're going to be brought in for violation hearings for the next meeting.
So we need to continue this to the next meeting then?
Correct.
A motion to continue number 5, Severo LLC, to the next meeting of the Worcester License Commission.
Second?
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. Number 6 on the agenda, SMG Food and Beverage LLC, 50 Foster Street. Request for change of officers, directors, beneficial interest. Good morning.
Tom McMaster, the Food and Beverage Director. I
Good morning.
believe Is also on virtually with Skeen Law.
Okay. So,
Yes, this is Lisa Miller representing SMG Food and Beverage LLC.
Mr. McMasters, where do you live?
I live in Fitchburg. I work at the DCU.
Please tell us about your request.
Our company had merged last year, and they're requesting the change of officers.
Mr. Fisher?
No questions.
Sergeant Needham, any issues?
No issues.
Is there anyone present or online that has any questions or comments? Hearing none, motion to approve?
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
In other business, Laura Hookah Bar, 267 Lincoln Street, request to amend hours from Friday, 7 a.m. to 2 a.m., Saturday, 7 p.m. 2 a.m., Sunday, 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. Monday to Thursday, not open unless holiday or hours would be 3 a.m. to 2 p.m. Is there anyone present or online to address this application? Laura Hookah Bar, anyone online to address this request?
Mr. Chairman, I would just hold to the
We'll
end.
hold to the end. Number 8 on the agenda, Stella Nagonio LLC, DBA Betts on Grafton Street, 271 Grafton Street, cessation of business hearing. Good morning.
Good morning. My name's Beth Jeroge, and I live in Worcester, Massachusetts. And yep. And just following up from last time, I did in fact go to the district court about the lease, and I was not evicted, and I filed for removal of default because they had filed it under the wrong business name and the wrong address. So I'm still the leasing holder and will continue business.
Are you going, they filed it under the wrong corporation name, is that what happened? And
Correct.
so-
And
But they're refiling under the correct name now?
I don't know what they're doing, but the initial
Have you
filing-
received any notice from the correct entity that they're going to proceed with the eviction?
No, I have not.
Nothing.
No.
Commissioner Fisher?
No questions.
Sergeant Needham?
Has there been a license renewal?
I'll be filing that next week by the 24th.
Is that going to be is that going to get?
Through the chair, they have until November 30th. But you also would have to complete your 304 inspection by the end of December, and I don't believe you have access to the property. So how are you planning to do that?
Well, I'll be working with the landlord to regain access.
Case.
But at the present time, you do not have access to the building?
No, not at this time.
The business has not been operating for what period of time?
Correct, yeah.
Now, how long have you not been?
Since April.
Are you planning on going back into the business?
Yes.
Through the chair, I would just continue this to the end of December with the understanding that she does not open, because she's gonna have to file a renewal application, show us a valid lease, and complete all her inspections.
So they would have until the end of November to show you a lease and the application for the license, correct?
Correct. So by next,
December or November?
no, end of November, I need the liquor renewal application, which part of the liquor renewal application, you have to show proof that you have control of the premises.
Okay, so that would be by the end of November, correct?
Which is,
So,
we are closed next Thursday and Friday, so I would need it by next Wednesday.
so the next meeting is December 4th.
Correct.
We could continue this to December 4th.
Yeah, like
And if it's nothing, if there's no lease, there's no,
like Ms. Steele said, we need proof of a valid, active lease. When she has that, she'll have access to the property, and then inspections would need to be done.
okay. All right, let's do this. Before we do any termination or cessation today, you've heard inspectional services say that you have to come in showing a valid lease for the property and the application for the license.
Okay, I
So
do have a valid lease right now.
Okay, inspectional service is gonna wanna see that with the license application.
Okay,
So I'm gonna motion to continue this to the meeting of December 4th. That gives you the time to either put everything together, or else the business would be terminated.
Okay.
Understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No questions.
Okay. Motion to continue to December 4th.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. All right, we'll see you December 4th. Hopefully you got everything in order.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Excuse me. Next on the agenda are these violations, Creed Lounge, 41 Pleasant Street, violations of Rule 7 and 14.
Number one first, or?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry.
Good morning.
Good morning. Come right up to the table, gentlemen. I'm just going to put another case we're going to go back to for a moment, but make yourself comfortable. Going back to number 1 on the agenda, one-day liquor entertainment request. St. Spirit and Orthodox Greek Festival, 102 Russell Street, request for one-day liquor license, entertainment, recorded music, dancing patrons, live music. Is there anyone online on St. Spirit on the Greek Orthodox Church? No. All right, we'll continue to hold it until the end of the meeting. Morning, gentlemen. Okay, are you being represented by legal counsel this morning?
Through
Are
the
you-
chair, if they could speak into the microphones?
I'm sorry? Yeah,
They need
just
to turn the
push the
microphones
button
on.
on so the green light is showing, please. Got it? They want to hear your melodic voices on there. No legal counsel? All right. This is a document called a waiver of counsel. I'm going to ask you to read it. Tell me if you understand it. And if you do, you're waiving the right to have counsel represent you at this hearing. I would ask you to sign it and date it.
Great, I think we're gonna postpone the hearing so that all three were here.
Do you recall it? I'm a little confused. All three being,
Oh, the three commissioners?
Your three commissions, yeah.
oh, you want to go forward?
You don't want to go forward until she's here?
Correct.
Okay.
May I have that back, please? All right, so we'll continue this this violation hearing until December 4th.
Kelvin's gonna be out of the country. Could we do the 18th?
Deb?
Through the chair, that's up to you.
When are you leaving?
On the 2nd December,
When will you be back?
on the 11th.
Through the chair, the last email that we received from Creed, I believe it stated that we continued to this date for their attorney, and now they want to waive their attorney rights, is that correct?
Well, the attorney couldn't make it, had something come up today, so.
Okay. Just
Is
for
the
record.
attorney, are you going to have an attorney then?
Well, we should, yes.
Or why were you signing waiver of counsel?
Because he couldn't make it today,
Couldn't make it today,
so we were just gonna go forward with it.
Deb, is this, what's the, just for the record, how many times has this been continued?
This will be the second time.
Second time. Thank you.
All right, you got violations here, and you're running into the holidays. You still want this to be continued?
it's up to you guys.
It's up to you, it's not up to me.
I mean, we would like to.
Yeah, we would like to continue.
Through the chair, I didn't hear the applicant. When did he say he was leaving and coming back?
Coming back the 11th, so it'd be available for the 14th, correct?
Yes.
All right, listen, this is the last continuance. Council, no council, we're going forward
Sounds good.
on the 14th.
No problem.
All right, whether you're here with council or without.
Through the chair, it's the 18th.
18th, I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, motion to continue December 18th.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. Number 11, Macau Restaurant, 181 Millbury Street. Violations of Rules 1, 14, 2 counts, Rule 21, 2 counts, Rule 27, Rule 31, 2 counts, and 204 CMR. Good morning.
Morning.
Please come up to the front here, sir. Go right up to the table. Please tell me who you are and where you live.
Jose Hernandez, 80 Goldwater Road.
And what is your relationship to the Macau restaurant?
I'm the owner.
Okay. Are you going to have a lawyer represent you today, sir?
I don't have.
Okay. This is called a waiver of counsel. It says that you're waiving the right to have a counsel. Please read it. Tell me if you understand it, and if you do, I would ask you to sign it. Any questions? You understand that? You understand you're waiving your right to have a lawyer present with you today? Okay. Thank you. All those that are going to testify, please stand, raise your right hands. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and the pains and penalties of perjury. Okay, please be seated. Sir, the police are going to read the report, and the fire department will read a report. And when they're through, you have the right to ask questions, make any comments at that point.
I understand.
I'll start with Sergeant Needham first.
Reading from the report of Officer Pat Harrington, who's sitting here to my left. The Undersigned License Commission investigator requests that the License Commission notify Macau Restaurant and Bar located at 181 Millbury Street to appear before a hearing of the License Commission to answer the police complaints of violations of Rule 1, Rule 14, Rule 15, Rule 21, Rule 27, Rule 31, and 204 CMR 2.04 of the Rules and Regulations of the License Commission, which occurred on September 21st, 2025. Rule 1, hours of restaurants, clubs, hotels, and general on-premise are Sunday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. the following morning, or as otherwise specified on the license. Sales to cease at 1:45 or 15 minutes before the specified closing time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. the following morning, or as otherwise specified on the license. Sales to cease at 1:45 or 15 minutes before closing time. All patrons off premise by closing hour. Hours for taverns, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. Sales to cease at 12:45 a.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 midnight. Sales to cease at 11:45. Closed on Sundays. All patrons off the premise by closing hour. Clearance hours. Unconsumed beverages must be cleared at closing time as stated above. Licensees and employees may remain upon such premise at any time for the purpose of cleaning, making emergency repairs, or providing security for such premise, or preparing food for the next day's business, or opening or closing the business in an orderly manner. The main door cannot be locked until all patrons have left the premise. Rule 14, managers of all licensed liquor establishments shall be responsible for all violations or infractions to the law occurring on the premise whether present or not. The licensee is responsible for any disorder, disturbance, or illegality of any kind taking place on the licensed premise whether present or not. Rule 15, premise must at all times be Premise must at all times be kept clean, neat, and sanitary in accordance with the health department. Rule 21, entertainment within the licensed premise may be licensed as is provided by the Massachusetts general laws and city ordinances. Application for such license may be issued according to the procedures of Mass General Law, Chapter 140, Section 183A. The License Commission may revoke or suspend the license in accordance with its procedures in Chapter 140, Section 183A. Rule 27, all licensed premises shall conform to the number of persons allowed on their building and/or occupancy permits. Rule 31, licensed premise must comply in all respects with the requirements of the Massachusetts State Building Code, including concerning occupancy limits, egress requirements, and sprinkler system requirements. 204 CMR 2.04, permitting an illegality on the licensed premise to wit, Mass General Law, Chapter 270, Section 22. It shall be the responsibility of the employer to provide a smoke-free environment for all employees working in an enclosed workspace. On September 21st, 2025, members of the Worcester Fire Code and alcohol enforcement units were conducting compliance checks at numerous buildings within the city. At approximately 12:27 Officer Harrington, along with members of the various units, stopped at Macau Restaurant and Bar located at 181 Millbury Street to observe the manner in which business was being conducted. Upon approach to the establishment, very loud music could be heard outside the business. They attempted to enter the front main entrance. They encountered a locked door. Security within the business observed their presence and opened the door and was advised the door needs to remain unlocked when patrons were inside. As they entered the business, they immediately heard extremely loud music, dancing by patrons, and the business appeared to be overcrowded. Also observed were patrons vaping from electronic cigarettes within the establishment. At this time, Officer Harrington inquired with security what the current occupancy was inside the establishment, and the response was around 120, maybe 100. The individual informed Officer Harrington his counter was not functioning. The current occupancy for Macau is 75 people. Worcester Fire and Code began to walk through the business utilizing mechanical counters. Inspector Vicera, who was present in council chambers this morning, came back with a total of 110 patrons. Inspector Martin came back with a total of 103, and Code Inspector Dutton came back with a total of 110. Staff was advised for public safety, all patrons needed to exit the establishment to get an accurate count to 75. Utilizing Officer Harrington's department-issued body camera and Worcester Fire utilizing their department-issued cell phones, all patrons were advised to exit out the front door. Upon completion of the process, a total count of 98 patrons and 5 prior out the door, with an additional 7 exiting a D side exit and 8 outside the C side exit, came to a total count of 118. The owner was advised by staff to come to the business to discuss the violations. While waiting for the owner to arrive, we confirmed that the current entertainment license only permits radio, TV, and background music, not dancing by patrons, DJ equipment, or flashing lights. It was immediately apparent that this establishment was acting as a nightclub and not a restaurant. Also noted was a serious infestation of cockroaches and insects, which is a serious sanitary concern. Upon arrival of the owner, Jose Hernandez, was advised of the above liquor violations. Additionally, a cease and desist order for nightclub activities was written by Worcester Fire. Mr. Hernandez was also advised he must comply with all applicable building, fire codes, and laws of the Commonwealth.
Anything else, Officer Harrington? Add to that?
That is all I have right now, Commissioner.
Senator Sarah.
Yes. Through the chair, Kevin Bissaro with the Worcester Fire Department, along with my partner, Lauren Martin. The Worcester Fire Department agrees with the reports from the Worcester Police Department and Officer Harrington, as we were there as well and witnessed this. We take these violations in life safety very seriously. Overcrowding is a dangerous condition. It's a violation of Mass General Law 148, Section 34A, as well as Mass Fire Code 527 CMR 1. With this establishment having 118 occupants inside on 9/21/25 and being overcrowded by 43 occupants, the chance of more people getting seriously injured in the event of an emergency increases greatly. Their occupancy load is 75 and it is listed as a restaurant. By having low lighting, serving alcohol, and playing extremely loud music by a DJ, they meet the definition of a nightclub by both the building and fire code. Having over 100 occupants as a nightclub, the fire code also requires them to have a certified crowd manager in place, which they did not. They would also be required to install sprinklers throughout the building and have the loud music tied into the fire alarm system to automatically turn off, and all house lights to automatically turn on to full brightness with the activation of any fire alarms. These requirements are in place for the occupants' life safety. There are also residential units above this establishment where people live and sleep, and this type of activity without the safety requirements in place is putting their lives in danger as well. Besides the recent inspections on 9/21 and 10/16/25, there's a history of this activity and orders issued prior to these most recent inspections. On 4/11/24, we found the same nightclub activities happening, and the Worcester Fire Department issued a cease and desist order that they signed. We also explained all the requirements to operate a nightclub at this time. On 10/31/24, we conducted a 304 liquor license inspection which is required for their renewal, and at this time, they signed another document that stated they could not do nightclub activities without complying with all applicable codes. On 9/21/25, they signed another cease and desist document stating they must comply with all applicable codes. On 10/16/25, they were given a verbal cease and desist order again, and the Worcester Fire Department feels they have been given ample notification of what all the requirements are for doing nightclub activities. Fines were issued for these fire code violations on both 4/11/24 and again on 9/21/25. We have submitted all our documents if anyone needs to see them, including our incident reports and the signed cease and desist orders.
Thank you. You've heard from the police department, from the fire department. Do you have any
Yes.
questions or comments to them?
I don't have any questions. I can tell what I have done to improve all those violations.
Well, let's talk about the violations before we talk about improvements. You've heard the reports. Is there anything different from what the report says, or are those reports accurate?
No.
Okay. You want to comment?
Not a comment, just explain what I have done to fix all those problems.
Go right ahead.
So, except for the nightclub, the lighting, there was some sort of like glitch that would dim some of the lights, so that's fixed. The cockroach that was seen, I hired a different Terminator who went in and throw like, I guess, a bomb, and that I have taken care. The loud music, there's no more loud music. This is no more like dancing. I mean, the capacity is significantly lower. I'm not going with the capacity. I know that I have to take full responsibility. I kind of link with some other people to keep up the rule, and they kind of failed me, so I have to own up to that. And I have fixed every fraction that I have given. I think I have made. There's no more DJ. There's no playing music. I have a tablet next to the register that I control the music, so no one is messing with that. The restaurant is clean. We have extra people just clean to make sure that it's clean and neat. And I think I have addressed every fraction, even though it's a lot. But I think I have done everything that I can just to make sure that it's functioning the way it's supposed to.
Okay. Anything else? Based upon the testimony from the Worcester Police Department, based upon the testimony from the Worcester Fire Department, based upon your acknowledgement that the violations that they have put before this commission are true and accurate, I find that one, there's 2 counts on each of the accounts. So I'll take the first one. On the first one, I find that the violations did occur. I make a motion on the first count.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. On the other, there are 2 counts on the, on the second, the Rule 114, on the other count, I find that there was a violation. And I make a motion to that effect.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. On Rule 21, there were 2 counts. I find that on the first count, there was a violation. I make a motion to that effect, that the violation occurred on the first count.
Second.
Commissioner
And Rule-
Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. On Rule 21, on the second count, I find that there was a violation. I make a motion to that effect.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. On Rule 31, there were 2 counts. I find there was a violation. On the first count, I make a motion to that effect.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. On the second count, on 31, I find that there was a violation. I make a motion to that effect.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. Based upon what has been said here today from the police department, what is said here by the Worcester Fire Department, and the violations that you acknowledge have occurred as outlined by both police and fire, I make a motion that the license be suspended for 14 days with 7 days to serve.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Through the chair, there is,
Oh.
let's say before you make the motion, there is a second violation, which occurred on October 16th, that needs to be read into the record.
I apologize. I'm going to withdraw that motion to open it up for you need to file another report on that?
Yeah, there's a separate, I didn't know if you were taking this violation that was just read into the record and determining whether or not there was a violation or not a violation. And reading this second report into the record, determining whether or not those violations occurred, and then taking
All right,
whatever
I'll-
action you need to take.
I'll withdraw the motion on the violation, to open it up to hear the second violation.
Yes. Reading from the report of Officer Patrick Harrington, again, seated here to my left. The undersigned License Commission investigator requests that the License Commission notify Macau Restaurant and Bar located at 181 Millbury Street to appear before a hearing in the License Commission to answer the police complaints of violations of Rule 14, Rule 21, and Rule 31 of the Rules and Regulations of the License Commission, which occurred on October 16th, 2025.
And the first violation was?
The first violation was
9/21.
on September 21st, 2025.
Right, okay. Okay.
Rule 14, Rule 21, and Rule 31 have already been previously read into the record from the last violation. On October 16th, 2025, at approximately 11:41, Worcester Fire Investigators Viscera and Officer Harrington, assigned to the Alcohol Enforcement Unit, stopped at Macau Restaurant and Bar located at 181 Millbury Street to observe the manner in which business was being conducted after being issued a cease and desist order for the violation of nightclub entertainment activities. Macau Restaurant and Bar currently possesses an entertainment license only permitting radio, TV, and background noise. Inspectional Services received a documented noise complaint at this location on September 13th, 2025. Upon their approach to the establishment, very loud music could be heard outside the business. As they entered the main front door, the amplified music was extremely loud. The security guard inside the establishment immediately flashed his light towards the DJ table, and the music was shut off. Upon walking through the business, we observed low lighting, minimal or no food being served. As they made their way towards the back restaurant area, Officer Harrington observed a DJ table, which was still set up with a laptop, microphone, what appeared to be some sort of amplifier fixed to the wall. A check of the kitchen area revealed no cooking or preparing of food. The owner, Mr. Hernandez, was advised he must comply with the cease and desist order and follow all applicable building fire codes and laws of the Commonwealth. That's all I have to offer on.
Sarah, do you have a report on that?
Through the chair, I'd like to agree again with the Worcester Police Department's report. We witnessed the same from that evening. And again, with the loud music and acting as a nightclub and not meeting all the requirements, they're putting themselves and people in the establishment and people in the apartments above in danger without those life safety requirements in place.
Thank you. Fairness, again, we went into the other violation. 9/21, later, October 16th. Do you want to comment on that at all?
I already
All right.
addressed, I mean, the kitchen
Let me-
closed.
let me ask you why. I mean, you had 9/21, you had these violations, you had the inspections, they were there. Then again on October 16th, it happens again. Why?
Not to make an excuse, I work in Holyoke, I work in a hospital, and I have leaned, like I said, I have leaned on some people to help me run the place, and unfortunately, those people have failed
They
to
didn't run it
follow.
very well for you.
But I understand that, so I'm not gonna make an excuse, that's what
Yeah.
I'm owning up to. I have not, the kitchen closed at 11, so there's not gonna be any food serving at that time. The amplified music, like that's already pre-installed over there, I have never removed that. I mean, I have a tablet working, so all that stuff is addressed.
You've alleviated all these complaints.
Yeah. I have a tablet right next to the register, that's how the music get controlled, no one else can mess with it.
I'll go back to my original on the motions. On the motions on 9/21, I find that the violations occurred. All right? And I
Commissioner Fisher?
again,
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Second.
Oh, she seconded.
Yeah, motion on find violation occurred on 9/21.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. On the violations on October 16th, I find that the violations occurred. Make a motion to that effect.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. Two separate areas of violations, two separate dates. All right. hope we never have to see you here
I-
again, I think.
I hope so.
But based upon these two violations, this continued report is not a good report.
I understand that.
Again, I go back to the law department. I can make it cumulative rather than on each of the violations for making the recommendation cumulative for both of them. Or do I have to do it separate on each one?
Through the chair, you can make it cumulative.
Okay. Based upon that, I go back to my original recommendation. 14 days suspension, 7 days to serve.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, can you pick the days?
I don't have a calendar.
Violations occurred on Thursday night and a Saturday night.
Take a look at a calendar. We need a week's leeway, is that correct, Deb?
Yes, and through the chair, it is a shorter week, so we'll have less time to prepare, less time to week. So if you can make it like the second week in December or any after that.
All right, let's start it. It happened on a Thursday, you said? Is that correct?
Through the chair, can we ask the owner what days of the weekday, what are their business
Yeah, what are your
hours?
business hours?
Thursday through Monday.
All right, so if we did, the 4th to the 10th?
Through the chair, what days are they open?
I'm sorry, what day again, please?
Thursday through Monday.
Thursday to Monday. So we would do 4 to 8. That'd be 5 days, correct? And then we did 11th and 12th.
Okay. Someone would need to second?
We don't like doing this to anybody, but you come in with these violations, and twice within a period of time. I'm hoping we don't have to see you again or hear these violations again.
You won't see me here again.
All right, does not give us any pleasure in having to do this, but we are here to make sure the rules and regulations get enforced.
I understand.
Okay, all right.
Second.
With that, second,
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
yes.
Would I
Just
get
through the
something
chair,
in
just to
writing?
confirm, December 4th through the 8th, and then December 11th and 12th are the days of suspension?
That's correct.
Yes.
Thank you.
Would I get something in writing about those?
Deb,
Through
will-
the chair, a decision will be rendered, it will be provided to you, and then you have a chance to appeal to the Alcohol Beverage Control Commission.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you for your attendance. Please clean it up.
Well.
Next, number 12 on the agenda,
Through the
So-
chair, that's postponed to the next
postponed to...
meeting.
Do we have any holes that we had to go back to?
Nope.
None? What?
Lara,
Sa-
who?
Oh, same
Lara.
spirit.
Then we have Lara Hookabah, that was on a hold.
Oh, through the chair, I don't see them online, so I just postponed this to the next meeting.
Motion to postpone number 7, Lara Hookabah, to the December 4th meeting.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes.
And Mr. Chairman, same spirit on, if we can continue to the next meeting. The event's not till next
Motion.
June, so
Say it again?
their event's not till next June, so.
I know, we got plenty of time with them. So, let me just get,
You can postpone to December 4th.
number 1 on the agenda, motion to postpone to December 4th.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes. Is there any old business to be taken care of? Is there any new business? Ma'am, are you here first? Please come up to the microphone.
Speak Spanish. I speak Spanish. Someone speak English better than me. I received a letter from Mercado restaurant.
Oh, come right up here to, let me see what you have.
What? Through the chair, let me just take a look.
Yeah. Oops. Oh, this was a notice in the paper. Are you in a butter to the Mercado? The Rhino?
I live behind the snow.
Okay. This was heard, they had applied for a liquor license for the business and so forth. And we had the hearing earlier, and what we did was we granted them a license for the restaurant business. It's gonna be an Ecuadorian Peruvian restaurant. Do you have any?
Let me talk my
Through the
You
chair.
can have
we've-
that, sure.
We've already closed the hearing, so we can't discuss it.
Yeah, I will just tell you, we can speak to you outside of the hearing, but the hearing is concluded. So all the testimony has been already done. Okay? Were you here to object to it? Were you here to object to the license? No. No, okay. All right. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Chair Vigliotti?
Yes.
I'm not sure she understands.
That's all right. The meeting is over, but what do you want to say?